Pero van a que me falta o quizá.
Waivi. Oi, cochigo.
Vamos borsa.
Baba na kini wanga ya ngombe bola so. To our invited guests and distinguished colleagues, today we celebrate an achievement, one that represents a culmination of 3 years of planning, partnership and agreement with the Ministry of Fisheries and the Fijian government. In celebrating today's commissioning, we also bear witness to the tangible benefits of partnership approach, in which we have developed a sustainable collaboration between government, the private sector and the local communities here in Moala. The approach would not have been possible without the chiefs and the people of Moala. The government applauds you. Your proactive willingness to provide consent to the governments to lease your land was a critical factor in allowing us to bring development such as this to your shores. To our government line agencies and service providers, this achievement is also attributed to your support and efforts. The ability to work with different boundaries in securing support for land, finance and meeting deadlines is also worth recognizing. Projects such as this is a testimony to the Fijian government's commitment to the betterment of all Fijians. This development is intended to improve the well-being of your communities. This initiative will build on the knowledge you currently have to act wisely in managing your resources. Our collaboration needs to continue so that together we agree to manage our natural resources and protect our environment. Having customary rights and ownership to the land and sea-based resources is a blessing. However, these blessings come with an enormous amount of responsibility. In particular, ensuring that we manage our resources in a way that is sustainable for our future generations. It is therefore incumbent on us, our collective generation, to base our decisions and actions to ensure the inheritance of generations yet to come. I would like to remind the Wanu of Moala of an increasing threat of climate change. The frequent disasters such as cyclones and drought indicate that the need not only to be informed but to also be prepared. What can I do to ensure the future generation is protected? The answer is simple, and that is, before you act, always take time to think about the consequences of your actions. Actions such as deforestation, clearing of mangroves, rubbish disposal, overharvesting of marine resources, catching of undersized fish or protected and banned species. All these have a negative implication on our environment. The fact is that if we are not mindful of actions, we will contribute to the depletion of our resources. The Ministry's initiative is being implemented based on evidence that our coastal ngoli are under threat. Most species are under threat due to unsustainable practices such as harvesting of undersized fish, overharvesting and marine pollution. The Ministry understands that when bans are imposed and when restrictions are done with the ngoli, there would be concern raised on food source and security. We hope that this partnership will ensure that there is enough financial and commercial activities within Moala that will benefit our families and help in the education and also in supporting the church and community partnerships.
And the generator is there, 30 kVA. It gives the power to our control panel. So the control panel is, once you start the machine, it takes one cycle for 20 minutes to complete the cycle, to drop the ice. During that 20 minutes, 5 minutes is just a break for the ice dropping. And it's like one cycle is about 20 kg dropping. And it's in 1 hour it makes 3 cycles.
Bina ka ina matini tu binango ni raw ni may pakarita kasara may buta sarang yung matiki mami. Endo na iburu-buru ni pakading uliw biki mami. Kasala ni labo sa pakading lebu undu talaga biki mami. Nakin undo wangara na hika na sasalo mosas.
Yeah.